Hello, I think today is day 27. I know I say that every single time, and that we will both know when I put up the thumbnail. And I might try like something different this time. I don't know. I always make like these corny thumbnails, but whatever. I'm not photogenic, so like taking a picture of me and doing it always just seems to be weird. But if you have listened to me for a while, you realize that I'm not about the aesthetic, which is one of my least favorite words, but I'm not here to be pessimistic. I don't really have a topic today. I'm just kind of like in a feeling. I'm feeling very appreciative. It's like gratitude, but in a way where it's like I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna call it in the moment, but I'm just feeling like, yep, I'm here and it's good. You know what I mean? Like, nothing's perfect, and you've all heard my rant, so there's some issues in life. But I feel like you're guided along the way in different ways through different signs and synchronicities. It's how you interpret it and what your intent is too, because I don't feel like sometimes we're guided into things specifically all the time. I think it's more like hey, here's a hint, there is something here. Do you know what I mean? Not necessarily like, oh my goodness, there's this number and that person walked past me, I must fall in love with that person. Or, oh my goodness, this number came up and it means this. I don't think it's exact like that. I mean, maybe for some people, because lately I had some really, really like specific messages come to me through a video I had watched. And it's more like, I think it's literally yourself talking to you when you see things like that. So, and we're all connected. We're all part of this greater consciousness. I could go on and on about that forever, and I could either lose or gain people because of that topic, but this is who I am and whatever. Right? So, I also feel like I always talk about, I've had like this feeling of being protected. And when I say that, it's like, yeah, if I do something stupid or somebody outside of my sphere does something stupid or something like that, there's a chance that I'm going to get hurt or whatever, I'm not saying that, when bad things happen, that they are ultimately, they're happening for some cosmic reason. I don't know. Maybe they are. Who knows? But it's hard to say that because there's a lot of things that happen that you kind of just don't understand. And you're like, why would that happen? That's not fair. But I'm not here to be negative. I'm here to be very positive, because I feel like once you understand, once you get it, and I don't get it completely, but that's not the point. The point is to understand that there is some type of cosmic, magical, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it without it making sounding it like too woo-woo or whatever, that people get all whatever. They get upset when you say stuff like that. But really though, think about the things that other people will say, well, that's not true, this is true. It's just as woo-woo, okay? It's just as woo-woo. So, and then there are people that they don't believe that there is anything out there, which is fine. You have your whatever. And to them, I think, if I'm wrong, please put it in the comments. And I am one of those people that I will not 100% anti you. You have your right to feel the way you feel, but I don't tolerate people who are just mean to people. You know what I mean? I just think that's rude, and that's just not something I need in my energy. But if you have a different view than mine, I am not anti-Christian. I know I say things that are anti-religion sometimes, but it's not so much that. I just feel like it's how people use things. Okay. So this is not another anti-religion rant. Anyways, but I feel like even those people that don't necessarily believe there's a spirit, or that this is just all physical, I feel like they kind of get it on the science level, which, science is magic too, dude. Think about all the things that go on in science for life to happen and for us to be even on this planet, the literal chemical reactions. That's amazing, right? it's just amazing. But so that's something to be in awe of too. So that's it. Yeah. I feel like I'm not having an aha moment. I'm having an in awe moment, because that's what it is. I mean, I'm just like, wow. You know what I mean? Like I'm 44 years old. There's a lot of stuff I've been through in my life. And there I have so much more to go through. And probably when my physical body isn't here, I'll probably go on and experience other things in other ways that I can't even imagine. So that being said, my advice to people would be, whatever belief or whatever you got going on, I know sometimes if there's very hard things to deal with, it's hard to sit there and contemplate the theory of life and you know, the in awe moments. But if you're able to, and I'm going to say it that way because not everybody is able to. I mean, life gets hard sometimes, right? And when you make it through that, that's powerful. It's powerful and it's growth, right? Take some time to really like see where things in your life have kind of like, you've gotten signals. Do you know what I mean? Like whether it's yourself explaining things to yourself, or something on the outside explaining it to you, or whether it's something that like you grew up believing that is explaining it to you through teachings or whatever. Take the time, contemplate the meaning of these things and what it means to you. That's incredibly liberating. Incredibly. Because, you know, my feeling is like, you know, spiritual beliefs, religion, and I do separate religion and spiritual belief because I feel like religion is more cultural, and I'm not anti-religion. I say this all the time. I'm not, okay? I'm not. I know I am very good friends with a lot of people who have different beliefs and spiritual thoughts, and even people who don't believe in God or anything. I love everybody, okay? It's not that. It's just I feel like the biggest importantest thing, that's an intelligent word. My biggest thing is whatever, you know, whatever you get from that, whatever moment you can get from sitting there and being like, okay, this means this to me, or you know, contemplating why you're here. It doesn't have to be a big spiritual thing. It doesn't have to be like, I'm going to be here and I'm going to change the world and da 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 da. Just take like a few minutes and just contemplate you know, moments in your life where you were like, okay, maybe there is something to that. And then just dig a little deeper. That's kind of what meditation is, except you're blocking out you know, distractions. And no, meditation does not have to be stuck to one belief or one religion or whatever. It is you sitting with you. And I know there's a lot of people who have a lot of mental health issues and depression who always say things, because I have a few people in my life that will say that. Well, I don't want to sit with my thoughts. I don't want to think to myself. Why would I want to do that? And I have to tell you, the first time I really sat down and meditated and really put like the effort to do it, I bawled like a freaking baby. And it's because like all those things you push down in there and you try to deny yourself from feeling. And for a long time, I was one of those people that was like, I'm good. And nothing bothers me. I say what I feel, da 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 da. And I wasn't like a hard ass or anything, but at the same time, I pushed down a lot of things that I didn't realize I did. And it's crazy. And I'm still dealing with life as we speak in front of all of you people. But I don't know. There's a reason for it. I honestly feel that way. I don't have all the answers, but a little bit at a time, right? We're all in this together. I think that was a very good saying, and it's true. And we have to kind of like, you know, figure out our piece, right? I feel like we're all interly connected, because like if you think about it, like on a scientific level too, like everything you interact with has a action and a reaction, right? So we're always constantly changing and creating new things, and we're inspired by things. We're inspired by art. Art is an expression of that part of yourself that, the joys in your life. Sometimes it's sorrows too. It's the way you express those parts in yourself. And art doesn't have to be a physical art. It doesn't even have to be like the arts that you think of, It can be whatever brings that out in you. That's art. So that, I think, is an expression of our connection with this place. That's all I have to say today. Not real in depth. It doesn't have a theme. It's just what it is. And I feel like that is just good. And that's good. That's how I feel today. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.